Chicago. And we are BACKAGAIN on another fantastic sucker-free New Year's Day. Yeah, Happy New Year to all of you turkeys out there, okay? Have you all been having a ball? Have you all spent time with your family? Have you just had some solstice or solitude time to yourself? Yes, I said solstice. Meaning getting all of that great sun energy that is already imbued in you, hoping that you motivate yourself to do better and rise above all circumstances and rebel against the gates of hell. I'm just saying, right? Because it's not been safe. And in some states and in some cities, like New Orleans, the gates of hell had won on a New Year's Day. New Orleans, Bourbon and Canal Street. If you've never been there, I highly recommend that you go some point in your life, but I would not have recommended it to be on New Year's Eve going into New Year's Day. Why? Because you had some psycho man by the name of Shamu Zen Jabbar. Yeah, former U.S. military soldier. Did what? Drove his white truck into a crowd of people, killing 15 people and over 30 people injured. According to the news and according to all of the reports that's among social media, they said that there's a good chance that he wasn't acting alone because they found homemade bombs and other explosives, some in the French quarters. I'm just saying. It's sad when you have to go and pay and have a good time, and then your good times end up being in a tragedy because of some fool. Even your president, Joe Biden, said that it's an ISIS-related incident and all that they want to do is kill and destroy. Hell, they were supposed to have the Sugar Bowl today. That's not happening because the local law enforcement has withheld the game for the day, and supposedly it should be taking place tomorrow. But many people are wondering, what will the protection, meaning law enforcement presence, be at the stadium while the Sugar Bowl is going on, seeing that Shamu drove his truck right around a police car, okay, onto a sidewalk. He didn't care. I'm just saying. Who's out there? Please stop the music. What's up with the music? Y'all don't like the music? Who is that? Somebody said hi. Is that better for you all? Who's that? Henry Sims, what's up? I want to thank you all for coming here because you didn't have to be here. You could have been somewhere else doing something else. My name is who? Harry Sims. Okay, that's what's up, Harry. Where you from, Harry? What section of the universe are you from? Austin Gruff. Hey man, you're the best. Hey, I appreciate you, and I thank you for that comment. That's one of the best comments that I've ever received in the chat section about me here on YOUTUBE. And the first one that I've ever received that was dope was about a month ago, so maybe it's been 3, because somebody else said I had a hell of an intro, and I like that. I want to thank you all, and I tip my hat to you, because without you, none of this would be possible. None of this would be possible. It's been a time and a time and a time, but we are making some progress here on YOUTUBE. So what do you think about this soldier, former soldier, Shamu Zen Jabbar? They even said that they went to Houston, where they may have thought that he resided at, you know, and going inside and checking to see what else they found. What else that they can get on this terrorist. because that was an act of terrorism. I'm just saying. Nobody would have expected that in New Orleans on New Year's Day. But it did happen. Where are you from? From Chicago, Harry. You from Ohio? That's what's up. You from Columbus, Ohio? You from Akron? You from Cleveland? You from Yorktown? Youngston. Cincinnati, Dayton, you know what I'm saying? What's the name? You don't know my name? My name is M.O. Who is that, Mia? I want to say thank you for tuning in. I don't think I've never seen you in the chat room, but I want to thank you. Austin Gruff, he's from Georgia, so we got Georgia, we got Ohio, we got Chicago here. Where you from, Mia? What part of the planet are you from tuning in on M-O-T-H? Yeah, huh? What's the name of the music? It's just a track. How about that? It's just a track. So where you from, Mia? I guess she didn't get it, okay? Maybe she didn't want to answer. But needless to say, it was a tragedy out there in New Orleans. You got to be careful. You got to be careful no matter where you're at. Hell, they even said that they found a Tesla Cybertruck on fire in Las Vegas, right outside of Trump's, okay? Full of firecrackers. They say that it just drove in. Like, was there anybody in the car? Like, did they set it afire, with the firecrackers before they got out? However, it is a known fact, when you buy these Teslas, according to mechanics, straight certified mechanics, that you're basically riding a time bomb. That's if you're in the heat, like Vegas, Arizona, California, places where it get extremely warm and hot at. They say that the battery and a lot of explosiveness, things that could explode and harm you, is right up under the seat of the car. I'm just saying. If I was in Arizona, I wouldn't get one at all. You know how in the wintertime, those Teslas, they lose battery function? Well, and if they are in extreme heat, they explode. Common sense, right? Not rocket scientists, I'm just saying. And however, with that truck that exploded outside of Trump's place in Las Vegas, and seeing that it was a Tesla, Elon Musk said that the same truck that was used in New Orleans was rented by the same people where it occurred in Vegas. So are car rental places renting people these cars to commit terrorist acts? I'm just saying. Could this be a Manchurian candidate? I don't know. I'm just saying, you look at all of these terrorist acts and seeing that the Manchurian candidate is something real, is something true. We just don't know to how far or how much an extent we may think and have thoughts about it, be a conspiracy theorist. And a lot of times, those conspiracy theorists are correct. We just find out years later that those conspiracy theories were correct. And by that time, they're dead. A lot of them dead. I'm just... Hey, so what do you think about that? Do you think this is an ISIS-related incident in New Orleans? Do you think that it's a Manchurian candidate incident, as in the incident that occurred in Las Vegas? Just think of how many people are on the strip or was on the strip at that time, just as people were on the strip in New Orleans on Bourbon Street in the Canal. And like I said, if you ever been there, you know it's popping on Canal Street. It's popping on Canal. Bourbon Street, you get a lot of action, a lot of clubs, you know, a lot of places where you can have drinks, where you can get some $10 a slice of pizza. But if you go right around the corner on Canal, you'll find something else. You'll find lights, you'll find trolleys, you know what I'm saying? You'll find stores, shops that you can go into versus it's all a tourist trap anyway, I'm just saying. But if you want to get a different side of the Bourbon Street, go on Canal. But I tell you, that interchanging street, it's amazing there. One of the most happening, or as they would say, popping spot to be at in America during, you know, New Year's Eve and Mardi Gras. You know, not to say during the other parts of the year that things continue to go on, but no one ever expected that. But like I said, there's nowhere safe in America. Nowhere safe. I don't care where you at. I don't care if you're in Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota. It don't matter. Idaho, Washington State, Oregon. Hey, if you've never been to Oregon, you need to go out to Oregon. I tell you, you will see some things that you have possibly never seen in your entire life. I'm just saying. They say that it is Portland, that is the whitest city in America. Portland, Oregon. But Oregon itself, the state, is something else if you have never been there. And be ready for some racial encounterism. I'm just saying. Peace and blessings, elevation. Marvin Harrell, what's up? Tommy Stewart, hi. That's what's up. What was that? Pope Valley? What's up? Pope Valley, where you from? Was that Pape Valley? I'm sorry. Pape Valley, where you from? I guess Mia never responded to you from the USA. No kidding, Mia, you're from the USA, and I'm from Chicago, okay? Yeah. It's crazy out here. It is my hopes that your dreams during this new year come true, and that you have the will to manifest that dream, that goal, versus it being shattered. Now, I know that sometimes you have some outside influences, okay, that help shatter your dream, but you personally try to make sure that you don't shatter your own dream or play a part of it, like many people are playing a part in the genocide of black people, or shall I say black Americans, which I was about to say anyway, okay? You know, sometimes you have words in your head, and it's just so much, and it's just going and going and going. And sometimes you speak a little bit before your brain even thinks it out. Y'all know what I'm saying? Yeah. Vegas, New Orleans, Mike Tyson. He's another situation here. Yes, and I said a situation because Mike Tyson is talking about returning to the ring in 2025 after losing to Jake Paul. Are you serious, man? Don't y'all fall for that, okay? Don't y'all fall for that. How old is Mike Tyson? In his 50s? Mid-50s right now? Now, when you looked at all of that training that he was doing before the fight that he had with Jake Paul, you thought that Mike was going to rough something up. And when Mike got in the ring, Mike acted like a P-U-N-K. Not Iron Mike, but Punk Mike. Yeah, Punk Mike. I'm just saying, the fight was fixed anyway. The fight was fixed. You know it, I know it. Mike suckers you all. Jake Paul suckers you all. But Mike Tyson is being sued for that fight as well. couple of $1 million, but he still bagged a couple of mil too. I'm just saying he bagged more than what he's being sued for right now. So I think that is a, good balanced out, But he's talking about returning to the ring. And if he returns to the ring, because he said that he was feeling depressed and he felt bad about what happened with him and Jake Paul and how he lost and his performance and all of that. At the end of that fight, you can pretty much tell, or Jake Paul gives you a clue of the fight. He gives you a clue of the fight. Hope you catch what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Gotta catch what I'm saying! Because Iron Mike is Punk Mike right now. Does he really need another bag that fast? Is he in debt? I can't tell. How many views he got on YouTube? Iron Mike getting paid, okay. I'm just saying. Would you root for Mike Tyson if he was to come back into the ring? And if he did come back into the ring and begin knocking people out like he was, back in his champ days, which that's not going to happen, okay? He's not that fast anymore. When you get older, things slow down. Not to say that you don't have the power or the will, but you slow down. And these boxers nowadays, he's not going to be exhibitioning or having fights against older guys that's his age. No, these are going to be young guys. Young guns, young blood. Boop, boop, bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? But I think that Iron Mike, maybe they should make, maybe the WBA should have a senior boxing matches. Maybe the WBA should have senior boxing matches, 55 and over, you know what I'm saying? 50 and over. Yeah. They have more of a shot that way. I'm just saying, if I had all of that money, I would do something like that and pull it off real well. Wouldn't you? Now, you talk about making some cash, that would be a cash machine right there. Could you imagine? People over 50 years old getting into a boxing match with people that's their same age, 50 and over, in shape, still got it. Just can't compete with the younger people like they did back in the day, because, like I said, you lose some things when you get older. Not unless you like those supermen that you see in the gym all day, every day, with all those muscles. For some of them, even with all the power and strength that they have, they are still slower than a person who's a little bit more slender, don't you think? But don't get caught with that jab or that hook, because it can what? Knock you the out. I'm just saying. Mike Tyson, you all, do you think that he would be successful? Or do you think it would be a flop? Because we just saw that he already made a bag, so he really don't need no more money. Would he get 20 million? After taxes, maybe 15 million. And then somebody trying to sue him for a couple of million. So he may still end up with 12 million. I'm just saying. Not to mention all of the staff that he had to pay. Coaches, training staff, whatnot, I'm just saying. But if I was Mike Tyson, I would have my own gym right there where I live at. Seeing that he can afford it and all. Just got to pay those taxes. I was just saying. Would 20 million, 15 million, $10 million be enough for you to sustain your livelihood until you die right now? For me, yeah. 100. 10 million will most definitely take care of a lot of my problems. And yes, it will sustain me until the end of my days. I'm just saying. Be wise when you get your money. I don't care if it's $100. I don't care if it's $1,000. I don't care if it's $500. You have to be careful of the way you spend your money. It Takes a long time to get it, but it goes real fast. I'm just saying. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? You got more people that's crazy in the world besides Shamu Zine Jabbar, Mike Tyson, and you got another crazy one, Jamie Razia Griffin. Yeah. Set Ashanti Dowie on fire in Sanford, North Carolina. I don't understand what's going on with these pyromaniacs. Huh? What are they doing setting people on fire versus property? I'm just... I don't get it. We just had this fire, another fire, take place in Brooklyn, where the man set the lady on fire. Sleep on the train. But this incident here was a little bit different with Jamie Razia Griffith and Ashanti Downey because they knew each other. They lived together. Nice looking young girl. Set on fire. 70% of her body burned. She's still in treatment right now, and they have a fund set up for her if you all want to donate. You know what I'm saying? Go over to that fund. Ashanti Downey. I'm sure you can go on Facebook and find that. They've collected a couple of $1,000s for her in regards to the medical and all of the pain and suffering that she's been going through. So if you want to be part of the cause and donate, if you can, go over there and do that for Ashanti Downey. But this Griffith dude, you know, you have to ask yourself, were they living together? You know, they were living together. You have to ask, were they in a relationship? Because sometimes you can just have roommates. Now, according to the reports, they say it was 3 people total, but Jamie Razia is the only one whom the victim, Ashanti Downey, said that committed the act doused her with gasoline. Did she put him out? Did she break up with him? It's a new year. New things happen. People are getting rid of the old and in with the new. I don't care if it's relationships, marriages, old cars to new cars, old jobs to new jobs, or no job at all to make a job for themselves. I'm just saying. What's that? Austin Groff randomly. Okay. Hey, it's a lot of random things that's going on. You know, that's random. New York City was random over there in Brooklyn. But do we have to worry about this? Because when I look at the victims that were set on fire, they are women of color. Whether they be black or Iranian or, you know, some people that's darker people of the earth. They weren't Caucasians. I'm just saying. Is this a trend? Will it be a trend? Hell, you got some teens right now, 11 teens, 11 teenagers that have been arrested and taken to the Department of Corrections because a social media trend is going on about these teenagers setting people up on dating websites, you know, dating apps, want to look for a date. Hell, they beat up 2 men thus far, one in their 30s and one in their 20s and one in their 40s. Yeah, 11 teenagers. Nowhere safe, not even from teenagers. Yes, it's a social media trend to trap and lure men whom they think they're meeting a woman. Yeah, they got catfished. Yeah, they got catfished and beat up by some teenagers, I'm just saying. So you got to be careful out there when you on the hunt for a new chick, you know. Maybe she should meet you somewhere versus you meeting her somewhere. I'm just saying, it seems to be the safest route at this TIME. But nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe. And for those of you, what's that? The world can be messed up sometimes. The world is not messed up. It's the people that's in the world. It's the people that's in the world. I understand what you're saying. You're saying the same thing that I'm saying. But I have to specify that it is the people of the world that's messed up. The world itself would do fine all by itself. You know, you got fruit trees will still be growing. You know, oranges trees, lemon trees. Vegetation still be growing on. Oxygen still be going on without any human beings being here. In fact, human beings have become the #1 terrorists of the earth. Not just of themselves, but of the earth. Look how much that people who are in power destroy the earth. Even big companies. Because we are ruled by the buck, not the vote. I'm just saying. Put that in your hat and smoke on it. Because we got that smoke over here on THEMOSHOW Chicago. So if you haven't viewed those uploads, by all means, I want you to go view those uploads. We have plenty of information for you. All of the hard work has been done. Only thing you have to, do is go watch it. And you will find that we have some terrific master teachers on this channel. Just as we have on my other channel, MOPOWERZ here on YOUTUBE audiobook series. Crazy. Yeah. Now I know that I was supposed to have that Niggas to God thing series up, still going. It's been an iffy one because I'm working on it, but life things happen, Wash, clean the house, wash all of the walls, burn some sage, Get rid of all of the old and end with the new. And that means cleaning your entire house, but not only that, but your body as well, which is your temple, where the Creator lives in you and not in some spookism space. I'm just saying. What do you think? Do you think that the attack on New Orleans was a, Manchurian candidate type of thing? What about that Vegas incident? Do you think that was staged? Do you think that was real? Was someone burn up their Cybertruck? By the way, who are renting Cybertrucks? Now, if you look at the quality of the Cybertruck versus the white truck that drove up and committed that terroristic act in New Orleans, how can those two be a part of the same company? I'm just saying. Y'all think about that. Think about what you are consuming mentally and absorb it and really think on it. That's all we're talking about. And Mike Tyson, do you think he will be a success or he'll be a failure? Because many of us like celebrating failure. But do you think Mike Tyson would be a failure if he comes back in the ring in 2025? Yes, this year. First day of the year. Make it happen for you all. And don't put up with all the nonsense that you put up with last year. Put a halt on that and become the helm of positivity and a vertical upliftment in your own life. And when that occurs, you will find that your circle may be getting smaller, but it will be getting stronger. I'm just saying. Now all of you pyromaniacs, stop doing what? Setting people on fire. Do you think that's another setup? Do you think Jami Razowi, what's his name? Razia. Yeah. Razia Griffith. Do you think he's a Manchurian candidate? Do you think that the person who set the woman on fire in Brooklyn is a Manchurian candidate? I'm just saying. Let us know what you think here in the comment section, you all. We highly appreciate that. And if you're into entertainment, you don't like hip-hop, R&B, gangster rap, spoken word, hip-hop, comedy, Chicago street clips, Chicago independent movies, go to my other channel, THEMOSHOW Classics, all one word, no space here on YOUTUBE. You all have a happy new year. Stay away from Popo. Stay away from people who are tired of living. That's huge. Stay away from people who are tired of living. And if you are someone who is facing Karens and Kens every day, make it your year to know how to deal with them more effectively so that you can get the monkey off your back. And I'm talking about racism, not people that are related to hues. Okay? I'm talking about people with the nasty attitudes. Karen, most of them come in the shade that they come in. Kens. But we have more people out there, like I said, you know, in one of my last videos, black people are the #1 hated people in the world. Did you get that? I'm going to say that again. Black people are the #1 hated people in the world, just not America. Sad, but true. So what should that tell you? Let this be your new year. I'm just saying. Put on your thinking cap, stand on your square, and be an upliftful person. Even though sometimes you may have to get gangster. I'm not saying go cut somebody's TV off, but you got to get gangster with it sometime. Because the wolves are out there and the wolves are preying on the sheep. Don't be a sheep and the victim of the wolf. I'm just saying. Thanks for viewing, you all. And on your way out the door, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell and the word all to help ensure that you will get notifications when I upload videos on YOUTUBE. And also press those condiments to like and to share. Share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your CONVERSATION. Thanks for viewing, you all. Peace out and never give up on your DREAM.